So we're outside here, you can see it's the middle of winter. This is perfect for cold smoking because you don't have to worry about your cheese overheating. Now, what we're gonna do, we've got this little contraption here for some cold smoking. We're just gonna fill this up with pellets and we're gonna put that on the far side of our Traeger here. And then we'll put the lower shelf back in, we'll put our cheese on this side, and we'll slowly have the wood pellets burn through here, release some cold smoke that'll pass over the cheese up and out the chimney. Now, it's really important that you keep this away from the cheese. You know, we've done this before where we had this too close to the cheese, left it here for 4 hours, and then came back and the cheese had melted to the bottom of the Traeger. That's what you don't want to do. So make sure you've got good distance between this and your cheese. So to start, let's put some pellets in. So we're just going to load this up. There's a hole on one end. Fill it up like that. Alright, so you can see we've got this full right to the rim. Now, we're just going to situate it down here. We'll ignite this, get the cheese in here, and we're ready to go. So now let's fire this up. So to light this up, we're just going to be using one of these torches. It's really easy. Get one of these propane cylinders from your local hardware store. Screw it in the bottom, just like that. Now we're going to put it to the unlock mode. Turn on the fuel. There, just light it up like that. So we're going to take our pellets. Get the inside nice and toasty like that. Perfect. And we'll have a link below to the cold smoking tube that we're using. But now let's go get the lower rack and the cheese, and we'll finish this off. Alright, we got the cheese ready to go. We've got this just on a drying rack, or a cooling rack rather. So we'll get that in there. Again, you can already see the smoke starting to come out of our cold smoking tube. That'll come across once we close the lid down, go over the cheese, and then out the chimney. So let's close that lid down, and we'll come back in 4 hours. So we've had the cheese out here for 4 hours. Look at that. You can already start to see that that smoke has really impregnated itself into the cheese. You can see the discoloration on the surface of the cheese here. We still have our chamber smoking over on the left-hand side, but at the 4 hour mark, this is looking perfect. We've kept it at the right temperatures. You can see that smoke flavor is really embedded within there, so let's take this inside. Now I'm really impressed with this cold smoke chamber here. It's been 4 hours and this is still smoking away. So I want to take it out, just show you. You see we've burned all the way through here. We've burned all the way through here, and the coals or the pellets are still lighting up on this side. So we probably could have gone for another hour to 90 minutes. This thing, handy little tool. And not only can you use it for cold smoking out here, but you can use it on your gas grill as well. You know, just drop this down over one of the burners. It'll light up the wood chips or pellets that you put in there and just bring a bit of smokiness to your gas grill. And you'll notice we're doing this out here on our Traeger Pro 34. And you know, the only reason we're doing that, frankly, is because we've got a giant surface here with the Traeger Pro 34. See, we've got all of this grilled real estate to work with. So this is a great way if you want to use your Traeger pellet grill for cold smoking. You know, you don't have to fire up the main burner. Just get one of these and you're good to go. All right, we've got the cheese inside here. You can smell the whole kitchen's just full of that hickory smoke from the pellets we used. So let's try this cheddar. Again, you can see the cheddar It's got that nice smoke flavor that's colored the surface of the cheese. So we're just gonna slice into this. Cut off a little piece here and test it out. It's a really nice light smoky flavor, not too strong, not overpowering. But what we're gonna wanna do is just put our cheese in a little bit of cellophane wrap. So we've got some out here. I'm just gonna wrap it up, put it in the fridge. And while this is in the fridge for a week, that smokiness is just gonna work its way through the whole block as opposed to be sitting on the surface of the cheese. That is absolutely incredible. This is a super easy recipe. If you want to use this on burgers, on grilled cheese, frankly, any recipe calls for cheese, this is going to bump it up to the next level. So if you like this video, give us a like below, hit that subscribe button, share the video on social media, Facebook, you name it, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.